Hello everyone. It is another beautiful and hot day here in KL. I've actually come down to the Central Station to come and visit Little India. So if you come to Central Station, you can just come out and you're pretty much right in Little India. And so I want to show you that today. Now unfortunately I am not the camera woman that Susan is, so I have to apologize in advance for anything I might do that is not for your viewing pleasure. I'm still learning. So if it's a little bit of a bumpy ride today, or if I make you a little bit seasick, I am so sorry. Anyway, if you don't already know me, I'm Steph from Girls on the Loose, and let me show you a little bit of this unique city today. So whenever I think of Malaysia, I think of diversity. I mean, you have three main groups. So the first one are the Malay, and those are the indigenous people. And then the Chinese, they were actually, the first Chinese came to Borneo in around 1292. So they've also been a long time part of this country. The Indians, most of them came with the East India Company in the 1700s. And so also that is another long history. And then within those three groups, you have so much diversity. Whenever I walked out of Central Station, I just turned right and walked for probably about 400 meters, and then you come to brick fields, and that's where I think Little India starts. So just starting to see some stalls, some food places as well. Some of these look pretty good, very busy. Definitely the noise level ratchets up whenever you come to Little India. Oh, it smells so good in here. For once I wish you guys could smell what I'm smelling, because it's absolutely gorgeous. I love all the colors too. Stop in here. I see somebody's got some coconut juice. Might get something like a coconut. Okay, they have traditional banana leaf food. I might try the veg version. That's quite good. Alright, so my iced tea has arrived, and it's like a milk tea. It's delicious. Unfortunately, they ran out of real banana leaves. So I just get a plate that looks like a banana leaf. There's nice guys over there, they have banana leaves, real banana leaves, but I'm too late. So just waiting for my food to arrive. And then I'll get started and show you what I'm eating. All right, so my meal has arrived. We've got some green beans, some potato, some eggplant, roti. We've got some morning glory that has a lot of garlic in it I can smell, and then dal and rice. So this is my fake banana leaf meal. They were supposed to have another type of dal as well, but she said they'd run out of it. So I think this will keep me going. I don't think I'm about to famish with all of this. And here she comes with some more stuff, some sauce.
Actually, I supposed to go with banana leaf, but today no supply of banana leaf.
It's okay. All right, so once again, she was apologizing for not having actual banana leaves for me. All right, I'm gonna set this up and then I'll try my meal. I'm eating with my hands again because they don't have cutlery, or if they do, they haven't given me any, so why not make that the theme of the day? Here's my meal. Let's see what's, oh, thank you. Okay, I did get some cutlery, so I'm not gonna have to eat it.
Side dish, chicken and beef.
I think it's okay.
This is all vegetarian.
Okay, awesome.
Okay.
All right, so here we go. Let's try the rice and dal first. Ooh, good. That is very spicy. That would be too spicy for Susan spicy. And let me try the eggplant. The eggplant is cooked beautifully, nicely seasoned. It's also spicy. Susan, you should be very happy you're not here. And here is the, I think it's morning glory. Nice and garlicky. Not spicy, by the way. Potato. Good. And the green beans. Oh, I really like the green beans. Very nice. Once again, they've got some garlic in them, but also some other spices. Overall, this is all a vegetarian meal. It's really delicious, and yeah, I could recommend coming here, even if you don't get an actual banana leaf. I'm not sure of the price. I'll tell you that whenever I finish up. Well, I think I did a pretty good job of that. It was absolutely delicious. Like real authentic Indian food. That said, don't order it if you don't like spice, because it was very spicy. That said, it was also, it had bay leaves, it had lots of garlic, it had all of the things that I really like in Indian food. So if you're down here, it's actually clay pot biryani, Indian traditional food. And it's right at the start of Little India, down here in Brickfields. All right.
Hey, discount present, got 9 ringgit balance.
Thank you so
Have
much.
a good day.
It was delicious.
Thanks for your support.
Thank you. All right, so here we are. This is the place.
Yeah.
Stop by if you want some delicious Indian food.
Biryani, chicken biryani, mutton biryani.
Okay, awesome. Great. Thank you, ma'am.
Have a good day. Thanks for your support.
All right, so I just finished there. I'm full to bursting. It was a lot of food, and I don't know if I caught it or if I had to turn off the camera at that point because I couldn't fumble with my money. But it was 11 rupees for all that food and my iced tea. So that's a little bit more than $2 US. So that is amazing for that much food. They kept coming around asking if I wanted some more, if I wanted to top up. So yeah, eat all you can. If you're a vegetarian, it's all vegetarian if you get the vegetarian kind of thali on banana leaf. All right, I'm gonna head towards Central again now and then head the other direction because that's where a lot of things like the Fujian temple and the Hindu temple, those types of things are that way. All the spicy food and the heat in KL, I don't know if you can see me, but I've got sweat like running off of me. It is so hot. So, whew, I'm actually, I really enjoy the heat in Saigon. So I didn't realize that I would feel that this was so hot, but it's quite a different heat here in KL. So yeah, I have to admit, I'm sweating quite a bit. All right, we're coming back into the main part of Little India. So I'll turn it around and I'll show you a little bit about what I'm looking at. All right, I'll try to walk and film at the same time. Not my strong suit, but hey, gotta learn how to do it, don't I? Lots of sweets. Once again, it smells so good, so fresh. You can smell the mint. Beautiful. I'm not big on sweet snacks, but I love my savories, so I'm gonna see how much this is. Sir, how much? 5 ringgit? Okay, I will give you 5 ringgit for that. Spicy, I like. What's it called?
This one?
Yeah.
The mixer.
Okay, mix it. Okay.
Mixer.
There you go. Thank you.
From where?
From New Zealand. Thank you. Love KL.
Have a nice day.
Were you born here in KL?
Yeah.
Yes.
Malaysia.
Awesome. All right. So I've got my snacks now for tonight. Good to go. Spicy the way I like it. I wonder what kind.
Thank you.
What kind of ice cream is it?
It's a kulfi. We have a flavor mango, chocolate, and badam.
Okay, how much is a mango one?
2 ringgit.
2 ringgits?
Yes.
Okay, I'll have it. Okay, put it down there to get it out. And it slips right out. Okay, can I give you the 2 ringgit? Thank you. Awesome. More sweets. Beautiful. Alright. Those look good. I think I've had enough to eat though, but they all look good. Need to stay longer or come back to KL. The Fujian Chinese temple. So yeah, that's it. This temple is about 100 years old, and so it's also supposed to be very unique because it's not just any temple, it is a Fujian style Chinese temple. And if I remember correctly, this is used for ancestor worship. Alright, so I'm just across from the Chinese temple and down a little ways, and like the sweat is dripping off of me, so I decided to stop here at another banana leaf restaurant, but this time for some coconut juice. My friend Jamila says that coconut juice is the best way to hydrate, so I'm taking her word for it. I really feel like I need something to keep me going. It is about 2:30, which is like the hottest part of the day here, so if I want to keep exploring, keep seeing things in this area, I better get something to drink first. Alright, so that's the stuff. That looks like exactly what I need. I'm still carrying around my little spicy buja mix, which has been a bit of a pain. I didn't really think about the fact I was going to be carrying it forever whenever I bought it. It just felt like it was a good idea at the spur of the moment, so let me have a bit of this coconut. Oh, that is good. That's definitely what I needed. And I also needed to stop and sit down. Even though it hasn't been all that long since I had my banana leaf, you just gotta stop and sit down sometimes in the heat, think about what you're gonna do next, and then head off. Finished my fresh coconut and paid for it. It was $5.50. And I just wanted to show you that they have a little robot that goes around delivering the drinks. I wouldn't call this exactly a high-tech place, but somehow it has a robot for a waiter. A little bit strange. Anyway, $5.50 for my coconut juice, and I'm feeling revived and ready to go. So I'm gonna head, I think what I want to do next is go to the Hindu temple that's not too far away. That said, it's still about a 25-minute walk, which is pretty hot in KL, so we'll see how this goes. And I just came across this street that looks like it used to want to be kind of a colorful Instagram umbrella street, but somehow it looks like the umbrellas need a bit of replacement. They're pretty much shredded, so it kind of takes away from the ambiance whenever they're not brand new. But that said, there are lots of colorful buildings here. I think a lot has gone into the city in terms of, you know, trying to liven up some of the older bits of it, which is, you know, quite nice. I do like the buildings, but yeah, the umbrellas could use a bit of a refresh. Probably it's been the rainy season, so, and there is a lot of rain in general in KL, so it's probably hard to keep them looking spanking. I am heading down from Little India and heading to the Hindu temple that's down here. And I have to say, it was only supposed to be a 24-minute walk, but there are so many overpasses and confusing roads in KL that it took me quite a bit longer. So I would probably say, don't do what I do. Even though it seems intuitive to walk from Little India to the temple, probably just find public transport from Central. I'm pretty sure that right here in front of me is a stop of some sort, so you can get a lot closer to the temple than walking clear from there. That said, now that I'm down on this part, there is a nice little, you know, walkway next to the waterway here. So now that I'm finally here, It's quite nice, and it's much closer to Petaling Market than it is to Little India, so combine it with that trip instead of Little India. That said, I have my telltale signs that I have come to the right place. More flower garlands for around your neck. So some limes. It smells great here. So this is Sri Maha Mariamman Temple. Alright, so I've just been through the temple. It was very nice, but yeah, not sure it's worth the long walk here from where I walked from. Much better to just take the metro or the light rail here. And overall, I hope that you enjoyed my time and my little walk around Little India and then to the temple. Little India is very fun, and I had a really good time there. Lots of things to eat, lots of things to buy. So, you know, if you want to kill an afternoon, it's a good place to come. And yeah, this is also worth it, just not as an add-on necessarily to Little India. So I think I'm going to conclude for today. Thanks for coming along with me. We're Girls on the Loose. I'll catch you next time.